examples here and we will try to relate it with a intellectual property. So, that will be very useful to you that okay, how a particular entrepreneurial activity is related to IP, and I will give you a few examples which daily you are what we can say some products of that particular organization you are using, and these are the organizations which started with a very small what we can say a setup, and now these are the giants. So, here are a few examples like Tata, Microsoft, Tesla, Flipkart, Mahindra, then Facebook, Google, Apple, Reliance, India TV, Ola, Oyo. So, these are the few examples. Now, we will go a little bit deeper in that and we will try to know which IP is helping this organization to build up this entrepreneurial activity. So, the example we will start with a Tata. So, it is a multinational conglomerate and it is headquartered in Mumbai. Who is a founder of this organization? Jamshedji Tata. Okay, and you know that this Tata is a group of companies like Tata Communication, Tata Consultancy, then Tata Consumer Products, Tata Motors, then Tata Power, Voltas, then Titan, Westside. Yes, Westside is a Tata Group, what we can say, it is a company under Tata Group, Taj Hotels, Vistara Airlines, Tanish, then Jaguar, Fast Track. Yes, Fast Track is a Tata Group product, then the Land Rover, then Chroma, Sonato. So, these are the few examples I have given you, that Sonata and then the what we can say so many other products you are knowing about Tata. Now, what I want to say that this is a complete what we can say that companies which are coming under a Tata Group, and you know how Mr. Ratan Tata started his association with this organization. He is alumnus of Cornell University and he joined the company in 1961 and he started it from the shop floor of a Tata Steel. So, as an entrepreneur, you also will appreciate that if you are starting entrepreneurial activity, it is always better to know what exactly is there in all layers of that organization. So, right from shop floor he started, and then what we can say to get the knowledge how exactly the organization is working. And now, what I am telling about a trademark. When we say Tata, it is a well known trademark, and if you see this group of companies are there, when they want to use this trademark, they have to follow certain guidelines set by the organization, and they follow that particular guidelines, and if that is completely what we can say followed by that particular group of company, that company, then only that Tata trademark is allowed by what we can say that Tata company allows that particular company, although it is a part of a Tata, to use this particular what we can say trademark. So, they are maintaining the quality of that particular trademark. It is a well known trademark. So, what is well known trademark and what are the different types of trademark, that we will see, but this is a very good example. And then you are very well aware about products of a Tata like a Land Rover or Jaguar. If you see this example, these are the good examples of a automobile industry, and therefore, it is controlled, or the main IP which is involved along with patents is a industrial design. So, here when we talk about a Tata Group, obviously all kinds of IPs are there, or you can say any organization, if you take, all types of IPs are involved, but when we say automobile, generally industrial design dominates there along with a patent. So, and then other product ranges there, trade dress, then industrial design, copyright, everything is involved. What we can say, all types of IP are playing important role in this particular what we can say brand name, or what we can say organization, and this IP is giving obviously leverage to the organization. Second example is like a Mahindra. Mahindra organization, that it is started with a when it was founded, the name was like Muhammad and Mahindra, and then it is later renamed as Mahindra and Mahindra, and current chairman of the organization is Mr. Anand Mahindra, who is a grandson of Jagdish and Mahindra. So, you know that electric car Reva, it is a very what we can say innovative product of Mahindra. I am just taking one example, and that particular you can just imagine that innovation is there, that entrepreneurial activity is there, and then that trademark, the Reva is a very good what we can say trademark. Immediately you can imagine that small car which is what we can say working, or it is using fuel as a electric what we can say electric vehicle, it is coming under that category. Okay, so that is a next example. Next is like a Reliance example. I am giving you Reliance example because now you see, if take an example of a Reliance, it is in every sector, almost every sector you can see Reliance is there. And you know the story of Reliance, probably you have watched movie Guru movie. It's a very good movie on Dhirubhai Ambani, and you also know the story of Dhirubhai Ambani, whether he went anywhere to learn what is entrepreneurship. He is a 4th standard, he has just done that much education only, and he was working on petrol pump, and then he built this organization, and now you know the rest is all history, and how it is doing, that you are well aware. And Jio is a very what we can say a disruptive innovation, or what we can say the product of this organization, right, a very good trademark, right. Then the next is like a Google. Now, Google is like a Page and Breen, they have started this organization. These were the students in associated with Stanford University, and then at that time they have started this organization. And I tell you we will see the story of Google in detail in this week only, but I can just give you the example that they have started with a single patent, and that single patent helped them to build this giant organization, and now it is coming under a group that is a Alphabet. Now, the next example I can give you about a Tesla. Now, Tesla I will give you in one particular what we can say perspective of IP I would like to share here, particular patent strategy which is followed by Tesla. Elon Musk, probably you know that he is a CEO of this organization, and what they have done. You know that solar energy, I mean Tesla cars are like specifically they are using a renewable energy source for the what we can say for running these cars. Now, the major research for this particular thing was on a solar energy, and what exactly Tesla done is that to their core business is automobile, their core business is not like generating power from solar, that is not their main business. They want to develop that particular technology, because unless that technology develop, their main core business cannot develop, that is a automobile industry. Now, what they have done, they already have done good R&D in that particular solar, and they were having a number of patents in solar energy. So, what strategy they have done? If they want to flourish their core business, that is automobile, they should allow this whatever the solar energy related research is there, it should flourish, then only what will happen, that their core business will get the benefit. And therefore, what they have done, they have made all their patents which are related to solar energy public. This is a very big decision, that you are having a good portfolio which is of a solar energy, probably it would be like a very good asset for the organization, but company has taken decision that it will go into the public. Why? Because unless until it will be open, it will not like a flourish, that area will not flourish. That is a very good example, that open innovation and then public good and private good and the rationale for the IP. We will not go in details of that particular thing, but Android is another example I can cite, that if any technology is made in the what we can say grows in through open innovation, that technology probably chances are that will grow faster. And therefore, open source software movement you can see, and because of that so many software, that is a very good example, that you will get so many open source software you can use freely. So, this particular strategy is used by Tesla. Now, the next is a Microsoft. I guess it is not necessary for you to share the story of a Bill Gates. You know that he is the richest person, and that Microsoft and its software and Windows